This particular video that you are watching, we are going to be examining and looking at the possible amounts that will actually get paid anytime Ruby is actually listed. Forget about what you are actually seeing. This particular price that you are always seeing. Now you are saying that I have 104 Ruby coin and you are saying 574. No, forget about it. That is not the actual price. But with this particular calculation that will be given to you, if you're able to watch particular video to the end, you'll be saying that it will be close to what will be actually be getting, or it should be the accurate figure anytime this particular token is listed. But because what I'm about to share with you is something that actually coming from the Ruby team, they're actually giving us a glimpse look of what we are actually looking, and the best part of it, I'll be dropping it at the end of the particular video. That means if you're able to watch at the end, you'll be able to make a lot of more, in fact more than those that actually mine. Because if we look at the leadership board now, I started late because I started, I think, maybe about 3 months or 4 months ago. So that is why I'm having 100 plus, and this project has started way back around 2 years now. So let's look at the leadership board. You see that a lot of people, like what I used to tell my community, I say try as much as possible to be one of the 1%. And for you to be one of the 1%, the first one is that we have missed the first phase, which is to be among the early adopters. And the second phase we can actually do it is to just start buying Ruby coin, piling it up gradually. You can see the first person in the first ranking position. You can see here, these are the top ranking now. This is the first, this is the second, and this is the third. So look at the fourth person in the ranking position having 41,445 points. You could see this is the fifth. That is how. So a lot of people have actually amassed a huge amount. So if I'm actually getting little amount now, you see, I shouldn't be considering it that it is listed as dust at all, because considering what those people and the leadership board are actually getting. So let's quickly go to the technical part. Not really technical, but the calculative to look at what we'll be getting. Let's move down to the Telegram community. This is the verified Ruby community Telegram. You could see it, verified Ruby merchant group. You can actually come here and buy your Ruby, but at least it's actually high. Yeah. So now let's look at it now. Like what I say, always keep your expectation low. So let's say the possible listing price of Ruby will be around 3.5, and the listing date is end of 2025. That is this is the possibility price that it will be listed, and this is the date has not been given, but or the month, but we are saying that this will be happening in the Q4. Let's say peradventure December. Now, so this is it now. Hope you are ready. Mine as much as you can. If possible, purchase and store as much as you can. Investors always win when they go early. Do not say it wasn't announced. Likely in-app announce will come suddenly, but prepare for it. See you at TG Success. Ruby is coming. In this their Telegram merchant verified group, if you want to buy Ruby for your KYC, I'll be dropping my community link in the description of the particular video so that you can actually join and buy Ruby at a much cheaper price from the various merchants which we have. And make sure that you also like this video and also share and click on the bell notification. So let's go to the calculative aspect and see how to calculate what we have. So I did a calculation now. I have 104 Ruby. Currently I have 104 Ruby. I did a calculation and says, let's say peradventure that they are coming up by December 10. It's just an assumption, by December 10. So from now, from the date of creating this video till December 10, we have 154 days. Let's say plus 154 days, meaning it is 200, and I'll be able to mine 254 Ruby. Because if you check here, the number of Ruby I'm actually mining per day is 1.2 Ruby. I'm currently mining per day. So let's say it will be something around here, or 260 at most. So now let's say multiply by the price that we are being told that it will be listed at. Let's say the number of 3.25. You see, that means I'll be able to make this particular month just mining for about, let me say, 10 months. I'll be making this particular amount. So now, so like what I say, let us always keep our expectation low. Let me not be thinking that by December I'll be making this particular big amount of. Actually, it's worth it, but let's keep our expectation low always so that we'll not get surprises. So we are getting this. Let's say now let's always divide it by 2. This is what we actually get. $451. If I'm actually getting this particular amount by December, I think is a fair amount for the job work for actually for 10 months. But this is the second aspect which is most interesting, which I was telling you. You know, if you have been watching my video, I've been saying it that try as much as possible to buy Ruby at the early stage and also buy with your spare money. My give and take about the number of Ruby you should be having is, I said try as much to have about 1,000 Ruby in your wallet, which I've actually been amassing. If you come to my wallet section here, you see that I'm actually gathering some amount of here. This is it. I have some Ruby here that I'm actually buying gradually, and before December I believe that I must have actually hit my 1,000. So let's go back to the calculation and say 1,000 Ruby multiplied by the 3.5. So this is what I'll be having. So now if you're having, okay, oh sorry, 1,000 Ruby multiplied by 3.5, this is what I'll be having. This actually $3,500, which is actually a good amount because some certain people who actually mine did not even have this amount of Ruby. But your spare cash should be able to get this let me say within few days or months, which in fact my money will be unable to give me this. So like what I say, let's keep our expectation low. Let's say divided by 2. Now, this is what I'll be getting 1,750, and the amount for currently now to buy this particular Ruby now is even way because the amount I'm buying it currently from my merchant is I will not even spend up to any half of it or no. So the best option is to just for you to try as much as to buy Ruby at this early stage now and just keep. You know that by the end of this year you'll be making good amount of money. So kindly like, share, click on the bell notification so that you get notified anytime we upload any other video, and drop your comment. I'll be happy to hear from you. Thank you. Bye bye for now.